Yes. You said something a while ago. You said many things, but um, my key takeaway just now is that we can't expect to carry the, I'm paraphrasing, we can't expect to carry the version of ourselves now into the next version of our life by us doing the same things. We have to do something differently for that next level of our lives. That is what stood out for me most just now. And this is why some of us struggle. We want to hold on to how we were before, whether it is we were our nutrition, whether it is, what other aspects of your health, your life, because it's a holistic view, your
It's a holistic view.
spirituality, all of these things come together to make you whole. But whatever you are doing today may not be necessarily what you need to do to carry you to the next level.
Tomorrow. Yeah, facts.
And that's the transformation that a lot of us are missing.
Yeah, exactly. That is exactly the transformation that we're missing because we get so focused on the things that we know that we neglect the very things that we actually need to take a look at. And I love that you pointed that out because that's why when you start looking at things holistically and not just in the pockets that we're used to, when you start looking under the very things that we shove under the rug that we
Hmm.
don't want to look at, like
Hmm.
when people tell you something that triggers you, one
Yeah.
of the lessons that I've had to learn in this life is that anytime you get triggered, it brings a mirror for something that you need to look at that you're refusing to.
Hmm.
And when you keep blaming other people for triggering you, wait and truly remember every time you point your finger, there's how many of them pointing back at
Pointing
you,
backwards, right?
right? It's recognizing that there's work to be done.
Yeah. Work to be done. That's a good lesson. Your triggers determine that there's work to be done. So as we're looking to become whole, we also need to have balance for ourselves, right? We also need to have balance and boundaries for ourselves. How do we think about and incorporate even boundaries so that we can get to balance to make us whole? Give us some perspective on that.
I love that.